Okay, so yeah, we're gonna be using Orbital today for the challenge. If you guys can't read it, by 5/ TM4. Whenever you have the energy for it, you have to use Hyperspace. Play as Orbital for the Portal Madness. So I wish there was a way like I could install a mod or have someone make a mod for me to do this, but it'd be too much work for one silly challenge. So I'm gonna have to keep an eye on it. You guys are gonna have to keep an eye on it as well. Like, call me out if I miss a teleport. But basically, whenever I have enough energy to do so, I have to Hyperspace, no matter what's going on. All right. So already we're down to... So basically, the other thing that sucks about this too is I can't use my shield or freezes really either because I won't have the energy for it, right? God, this is gonna be so daunting, man. Like, so I have to pay attention to how much energy I have, like 24/7. See, already I'm trying to freeze people and I can't. Well, I guess I can with my special. So there is that. Hello, flag. I should also say I'm playing on the regular difficulty, whatever like the main one is when you choose the game. So I'm not playing on Immortal or anything. Oh, whoops. Okay. Did not mean to do that. Maybe this won't be as hard as I thought it was gonna be. It's only gonna be annoying if I like am about to get something I need. Like if I'm almost dead, running to health, I find a health and then I have to teleport. Oh, yeah, nice. Almost got me. Not today, boy. Call this run the bad editor because it's gonna be a jump cut city. Yeah, yeah, this is gonna be a fun video to edit. That's for sure. Quattro, get out of my face, please. Go for a Merv. Will any of those hit him? That is the question. God, you're so annoying and fast, and you're like a little rat that floats. Quattro, where'd you go? Actually, that's a good question I should have asked at the beginning. Slash, am I allowed to use other power-ups from my energy meter? I know you didn't say that or specify that in the challenge, but I'm curious, like, do you want me to not use anything else? Because I could kind of cheese the challenge by using other things. That makes sense. I think as long as you're not doing it to not teleport away, whatever. Okay. So there'll probably be a couple times where I'll accidentally shield or like freeze somebody just out of straight up muscle memory. But I promise I'm going to try to teleport every single time I can. This small brow music works perfectly with this game. I don't know why. But it really does. Oh, look at that. Are you looking for me? I look, the Hyperspace knew what I wanted. Oh, you bastard. Okay. Man, if only I could Hyperspace out of this. Bye-bye. Well, that wasn't too bad. But yeah, I wonder what this is going to be like on the really big maps, like Road Rage. It's going to be wild, dude. He's already frozen. Stop. Well, Kongdu, he told one of his challenges was to beat Twisted Metal 4 with my toes. So, I mean, I could get a camera and point it at my feet, and I could try to beat this game with my feet. But I feel like that would be a 3-hour-long stream of just my feet. And I don't want to just do that for free. You know, that should be an OnlyFans type thing. Some weird people out there that would like that. Whoa! What? You can't Hyperspace away from this? I was actually trying. That's the reason I was coming up here. I wanted to give it a shot. Damn it! I was so close. I don't think it's gonna be possible to get up there without teleporting away. You're going down. No, you're not going anywhere. No! I have to teleport out of this now, damn it. There you go. Everything that sucks is it keeps wasting my turbo every time I do the up, up, down, down. Oh, God. Whoa, Lag City, hello. Wait, what the hell? Where did the rest of it go? Weird. If you're playing TM4 with your feet, then I'm going to stay off the internet for a while. I can understand that. I feel I would probably lose a lot of subscribers if I actually did that. Because that'd be a very weird, like, kink type thing. You ooze, you lose? Ew. Welcome in, Ice. I think you said, I think you meant to say snooze, I'm sure. But you ooze, you lose is better. Trying to run, boy? Can't go nowhere. Can't get some health. By the time I get up here, though, I'm gonna have to teleport. Son of a... Oh, no. Oh, no. Can I dodge my mines? This one I can't dodge. Oh! This one I can. Ah, this one's impossible. Damn it. Maybe? Yes. Maybe? Yes. Okay. There's no health up here anyway. Oh, there was no reason to go up there. There you are. He's just like, why is the guy leaving? He was killing me. Where you going, bro? Man, he didn't even use the special ones. I swear to God, I'm not playing on easy. I don't understand why these guys are so easy right now. Speaking of that, though, the other day, someone in the Discord was talking about a randomizer. And I'm like, dude, if they made a randomizer from old TM games, that'd be the funniest shit ever. Just you get to the next match, and it's just all primevals in TM3. You get out of that fire. Oh! Literally jumped into their death. That felt really cool. The Jones is above me somewhere. It's Smexy. I love that tank. I think it's a pretty cool design. The World War I look. I don't think it's bad. I don't like playing as him though, because his special is pretty mid, and his handling and everything, you know, is pretty mediocre. So, never been a huge fan of Warthog in this game. He's by far my least favorite Warthog in the series. That's gonna be the one thing that's really tricky with Sweet Tooth, because it's gonna keep teleporting me like to him when I'm trying to get away. So that's gonna be fun. No, I didn't mean it. That was actually an accident. I was trying to do up, up, down, down, and I just did a shield, so. Oh well. It worked, I guess. Here, pizza boy. Oh wow, you're just having a party in here. Is it a pizza party? Here, you guys can stay there. I'm gonna grab all this. I'm here to make things slightly more tedious. I appreciate you. Hopefully they don't make a flop like TM 2012. It's one of those things too where, yeah, I agree with you, the game flopped, you know, in sales and didn't get the support it needed. So it died. Oh, I'm fucking not teleporting, sorry. Again, I did the invincibility. I don't even know how I did that. Is that down and up up? Is that why it's happening? But yeah, that game didn't get as much love as it needed. But I will say the game is pretty underrated in my opinion. I think gameplay-wise, it's probably one of the best ones in the series by far. Except if you include the racing stuff, 'cause that stuff sucks ass. But erase the racing and the rest of the game's amazing. And the final map. That map can go eat its own butt. It flopped, but it really needed more than 3 stories, and the boss battle should have been toned down. Yeah, I definitely agree. I think they definitely went a little bit rude. They definitely went a little bit too ambitious with the boss fights in that game. for sure. Iron Maiden, like, definitely should not have been a thing. And then, yeah, only having the 3 storylines was a huge setback for the series. But it just, you know, when you hear the full story of what actually happened behind the scenes, it makes a lot of sense. Where they were told by Sony, okay, you guys are making a multiplayer only Twisted Metal. It's going to come out as for $30. And it's going to be, you know, a smaller budget. They got to work on it, and they made the multiplayer. And then it was like 6 months before the release date. Sony came to them and they're like, actually, we're going to give you more money for a full-fledged release, like full price. But you have to add single player. So yeah, that's why, you know, the single player definitely felt rushed. And it sucks because the single player is the only thing we can play to these days. You know, the multiplayer is dead. But the multiplayer was the most fleshed out part of the game. So if it just had good servers, you know, and maybe if it released on a PS4 and not PS3 at the time, they would have still been alive to this day. Has there been anybody that's like brought back servers for that game? Is that a thing? I would love to get in touch with people if that's the case. I would buy a PS3 in that game again if I could play online with that game. Sally never got to play the online. Yeah, it was. I got the game pre-ordered and I got it at launch and I played it for. Let's see, what was that? 2012 that game came out. So I would have been. Yeah, I had a job at that time. I think I took off a week of work to play it. I'm not even kidding you. Like I was waiting for that game for so long. So I remember playing a lot of online. Had a lot of fun with it. But the servers were god awful. Like even right at the beginning, I remember the servers. It took a good 30 minutes to find a match, and it wasn't because nobody was playing it. It was literally just that bad at the matchmaking. You can play online 2012 through X-Link. Wait, but you'd have to have like specific people doing it with you, right? There's not just like servers open that you can join. Yeah, I mean it's a LAN connection, right? Okay. So yeah, so you'd have to have everybody with PS3s playing the same game on the same IP, and you'd have to like run a server for everybody to link up with you, basically. So yeah, I mean that's cool that you can do that, but I would love for someone to be able to figure out like a way to have a dedicated server. All right, let's try to get in front of him and put a remote bomb down. Just use the classic moves if nothing else worked, right? Wonder how multiplayer in a new TM game would stand against other multiplayer games like SF6 or Rocket League in popularity. That is a very good question, and I've kind of brought this up a few times before, and you know, even though I don't like this answer, I'm gonna say that right now. Like, I'm not saying this is what they should do, but I 100% believe that the only way a new Twisted Metal game would be successful as a multiplayer game is if it was like a battle royale, where it was a gigantic map, 100 players, 100 different vehicles, and it was just like Fortnite, you know, colorful, appealing to everybody, not super grotesque, gory, you know, nothing like Black. I think they could make a successful game. Do I want it to be that way? Hell no. No, I want a full-fledged Twisted Metal with single player and multiplayer would be cool. But it's just one of those things, you know, it's a business. Sony's going to look at it from a business and marketing view, and they see the success of Fortnite and Battle Royales still to this day. I don't know why Battle Royales are still so popular. They shouldn't be. But, yeah, it's just, you know, that's probably what they're going to do. If there is a TM in the makings right now, I would put money down saying that they're making a Battle Royale, or at least they're going to try to do it. Because I've heard rumors that, you know, if this game is real, it's going to be a free-to-play game, and I'm not excited for that. I would rather pay the $70 full price for a decent game with a full single player than a free-to-play game that I would just buy skins for, you know what I mean? Never get out of the car. I don't think they'll ever do that, unless, again, they add, like, Fortnite dances or some dumb shit, but I don't think they'd ever, you know, implement getting out of the car as, like, a feature. I'd be surprised if they went that route. But there's been games that have proven it still works, you know, selling just single-player games. Good example would be, like, Elden Ring, Last of Us. I'm trying to think. What other like, recent single-player-only experiences And again, I know Elden Ring is not just single player. I get that, but you know, obviously the main draw of the game is the main single player campaign, sort of, you know, quote unquote. So it's one of those things where like, what other God of War, I guess, is another good one example. So the fact that those games are still successful, you know, making millions, I think they could do it. It's just sadly Twisted Metal isn't as big of a name as God of War. So that's why I'm crossing my fingers. The TV show kind of helps with that. How do you feel about the Peacock series after the teaser? Any different? Yes, I'd say I do feel a little bit more like I know exactly what they're going for now. I'm not too much confused anymore. It's definitely, you know, they're going down Camp City. It's going to be a comedy more than anything. It's not going to be horror. I was hoping for a horror comedy, but it's definitely going to be straight up like just Marvel humor. I guess the best way to describe it. Keep reading teleport. So yeah, it's one of those things. It's just, I'm not saying I'm gonna skip out on it or like I'm not excited for it, because I am excited to see what they do with it and what they do with the characters and the plot and everything. I think it'll be good TV. I really do. I think it'll be entertaining at the least. That's what matters to me. I just don't want it to be god-awful trash. You know, I don't want it to be boring, and I don't want it to be horrible acting. I think the acting is gonna be good. I think the cast is actually really decent. So I am excited for that. So, you know, that's not a worry on my mind. I don't think acting is going to be an issue, but the writing, right? I hope the writing will be good. Apparently it's got some people from Deadpool, so I would be shocked if the writing was bad. So, I don't know. Again, it's, you know, if I'm going in it optimistic, I'm going in it knowing it's going to be a comedy, so that I'm not so disappointed, you know, where I just want to turn it off. But I can't, I'd be lying if I said, like, I'm not a little bit disappointed that they didn't make it a little bit towards horror. And it's straight up comedy, so yeah, that's kind of my take on it. Like, I'm excited for it, but gotta go in there with the right expectations. Everyone's 50-50 with the show I've seen. Yeah, I don't think I've talked to anybody that's a fan of Twisted Metal that's like 100% like this is gonna be shit, or like they're completely gonna skip out on the show. I haven't seen any of those arguments or like those opinions, which is good to see. You know, I'm glad I don't really see that too often, or really at all. So. If there is anybody like that, though, I mean, I'm not trying to out anybody, but if there is somebody in chat that is straight up, after they've seen what they've seen, they're going to skip out on the show, I'm actually curious to know why. Like, what's the biggest thing that's really throwing you off? Because, again, I'm not going to say you're wrong. It's just, I find that stuff interesting. That was nice. I had two lined up there. That should kill him. What? No way, bro. What? Hate those things. Still 4 people. I forget how many people there are on this map. I have been outed. Oh no. So Dave, let me like tell us why are you gonna skip out on the show entirely? I just want to know. What's like the biggest thing throwing you off about it, like making you not want to watch it, or like thinking it's gonna be terrible? Because again, I don't think you're wrong. You know, it definitely could be dog shit. But I want to hear from the other side, someone who's not an optimist. Nobody who has seriously said, like, this looks like it's going to be the best show ever. And even the like to dislike ratio on YouTube, if you have like the extension to see dislikes still, like I do, if you look at the teaser trailer, you can see that it's literally 80% dislikes on both the teaser trailer, I think, and, excuse me, the clip that they uploaded the other day. And it's like, I don't want to see that, you know, that's sad, you know, I don't want to see that much hate towards it, because even if the show sucks, it's still Twisted Metal, you know, I want to support it in some way, shape, or form. So I don't know. I think somebody else brought up in the Discord today, they were saying that like, well, at least the teaser trailer has over 1 million views now. And I was thinking about that, I'm like, it does, but you think about it, how many people shared this around deliberately making fun of it? Like, dude, check this shit out, this looks horrible, you know what I mean? Like, I know for a fact there was a lot of people on Twitter sharing it around and making fun of it. So I'm like 90% sure at least 80% of those views are people shitting on it or like hate watching it. Kind of like how Velma, you know, that TV show that came out recently that everyone chat on, it's getting a second season because it got hate watched so much, because so many people just were so curious at how bad it was. They're like, we have to watch it. And because of that, now there's a second season. So it could be the same thing here. It could be the show is going to be terrible, but there's going to be so many people curious about it. It might just be successful anyway. I will say, Roadkill's dance, the music, and the unfunny thong song bit was not great. I 1000% agree, and that's kind of why my whole spiel about Marvel comedy. Another piece of the Marvel comedy thing is, I'm sorry, but those movies just aren't funny. Can anybody agree with me on that, or am I just, I don't know comedy? Because I legitimately have not laughed at a Marvel film in probably the last like 4 films that have come out. Like maybe chuckled once in the theater out of the 500 jokes they throw at you. So I don't know. Even though the writers are from Deadpool, apparently, it's one of those things where they might not have given it their best material. They might have saved their best material for, wouldn't you know, Deadpool 3 that's still coming out. So I don't know. I'm not expecting it to be a comedy genius or anything, or make me laugh my ass off to where I'm crying. So yeah, from what we've seen, I haven't laughed one time. I've just been more like amazed at like, wow, they actually are doing this. Like, this is crazy. Twitter is kind of a, everyone knows, Twitter's just kind of a cesspool of opinions. Most of them pretty terrible. So you'll be shocked to find actual fans of anything on that website. Reddit is where you want to go if you want to find fandoms. But even then, I feel like that's the opposite spectrum of bad, where it's just, you're in such an echo chamber that if you have one person who thinks differently than you, they're automatically bad, even if you're both fans of the same thing. So, and that's the problem. That's kind of the whole thing with this community that I'm trying to grow with this Discord and, with this channel and everything, is like, we're all Twisted Metal fans here, but I don't want to alienate anybody or say you're wrong for thinking differently than me. I make tier list videos, and I do get a lot of comments from people who are ignorant and saying like, you're 100% wrong, you're an idiot, you shouldn't make videos on these games, you don't know what you're talking about. And most of them I actually delete because I just don't feel like they have a right to say things like that. Do they have a right to tell me I'm wrong, or like my opinion isn't the same as theirs? Oh, 100%. And that's totally fair. I'm always open to discussion. I want people to share their thoughts on these games because I want the name of these games to be out there. I want people talking about it and this community growing. So, it's like there should never be an echo chamber. It should never just be one person's thoughts or one group of people's one thought. What's the word I'm trying to think of, like, all together. It should be a compilation of everybody, right? Everybody having their own opinions and ideas, and everyone sharing them and discussing them civilly. Oh my god. Again, I did the accidental invisibility. I don't even know how I did that. But that was an insane dodge. I don't know how I did that. What's the word? Like, that'll never be tolerated. Whoa, how's it connecting to a guy up there? What? But I can understand why it looks kind of wonky. Wow, I teleported so far. Ow. Oh, that does so much damage. Oh, hi. Ooh. What? What just happened? Did they just jump off the edge and die? Dang it. On to the boss. Or bosses, I should say. The TM show and stuff like that, 90s shows are reasons writers should not be allowed to strike. Oh gosh. I laugh at that because it is a good joke, but at the same time, like, everybody deserves to be paid, fair wages and have their fair cut. And to be fair, all of the amazing shows we've ever seen in real life, and I know you're completely being, I know you're completely joking, but all the famous shows we've ever seen that we've loved and adored over the years, movies as well, they would not have been made without amazing writers. So it's one of those things. Like, I support the strike. I support it. I'm not a huge fan of Hollywood. I know that they don't really do a whole lot of great things for many amazing people. So I hope that they get what they want out of it. That's for sure. Arguably, can't say that word. I wish they did more dual bosses in the TM series. I I don't know. I don't really have a say on this, honestly. I don't really have an opinion on it because they could get come or go. Doesn't matter to me. I don't hate them, but I also am not a huge fan of them either. For me, I'd rather just have one big baddie boss that scares the shit out of me. Like Minion, Twist Metal Black, Minion in TM2, Minion in TM1, Darktooth. You know, it's those bosses to me, less is more is the best way to describe it. Less is more. The less bosses thrown at you, the more horrifying they are when they finally show up. And that's always my biggest issue with TM4 is having a boss on every map just ruins the entire like reason to have a boss, in my opinion. It just kind of, they're just an extra character to fight at the end of the level. 2 Iron Maiden bosses, perfect. Oh Lord. Yeah, no, that's that was my bad. I shouldn't have killed him. I was supposed to teleport. I just got a little too carried away there. What was I saying? Iron Maidens. If there was a game with 2 Iron Maidens in it, I would quit immediately. That would not be a game I would be able to finish. I feel like it's a little egregious in this game in particular because there's a boss on every level. Yeah, exactly. Exactly the same thing I would say. It's just too much. I know there's some people that actually like it. I've heard people say opposite of me, saying like, no, I actually prefer having a boss every map. It adds extra stuff to each level and it makes the gameplay longer and blah blah. And it's like your points are accurate. You know, I agree with you in a lot of ways. But the major thing to me is it just takes away the whole reason that of calling it a boss battle. It just feels like another character is coming in to fight you after each level is completed, you know? It's like diet boss battles. It's kind of like Riker saying there with Crimson Fury. It's like diet boss battles. It's not the full thing, and it's not as good. Now, this map is going to be interesting with the teleporting because I feel I am going to get lost. I'm pretty good at navigating this map for the most part, getting around where I need to go, but I don't remember every little nook and cranny of it. And it's going to be very annoying because by the time I get to the upper spot to get to the lightning, probably... Oh, wait, actually, we got lucky. Oh, I can't jump. Damn it. Okay, I got to wait till I have just enough to be able to jump. I think I have enough. Yes. All right, here we go. First one. Oh, Drag Queen, no. Someone died already? What the hell? Orbital Crimson Fury? Ooh, that's a definite hot take. Please tell me more, but what's your reasoning behind that? Because I would 100% disagree. Mainly because I don't hate Orbital or anything. I think he's got a cool car, cool backstory for sure. Probably one of the best endings in the game. But I do not like his special at all. Whereas like Crimson Fury, I've always just loved the look of the red sports car. It's just a really cool, I don't know. Having like a James Bond character in any Twisted Metal just feels really cool. And then that's been the only thing that I've had issues with Crimson Fury in the other games is a special weapon. I think Small Brawl by far the best version of Crimson Fury in terms of special weapon design and backstory / character. And then I'd say Head On was definitely a close second. And then Twisted Metal 1 was the worst just because I like the design of the one in TM1, but the special weapon is just a lot to be desired, to say the least. I wish Darkseid reappeared in TM2. Same. From the concept art or whatever, from what I've seen, it feels like Darkseid was actually in like the betas of TM2. Like he was pretty final, you know, gonna be in the final release, but then he got cut last minute. And from the screenshots I've seen of him in the character selection screen, he was gonna be a completely different car. Like he was, it almost looked like a tow truck in a way. I did not like the design though. Whatever they were going to go with in TM2, he looked terrible. Hated the design. But if they would have brought back the look of TM1's Darkseid into TM2, I think that would have been amazing. He definitely should have been there. Yeah, that's right. He's even in the intro, which is hilarious. So that's what I'm saying. I think he was 100% going to be in the game. And then for some reason, just in the last few months of development, they just scrapped him. I really would like to know why. I don't think anyone's ever admitted as to what happened there. I don't think Jaffe has either. You little idiot. I can't freeze you, so it's a little bit harder to... Oh, wait, I can freeze you. Okay. Oh, they're at the same amount of health as last time, and I lost them again. Swear to God, if they get health again, I'm gonna freak out. He's teleporting again, and I don't know where he goes. Son of a bitch, man. Did he get health again? He did! Oh my God! Oh, I hate him so much. Micro ass, I hate you. You little piece of shit. Oh. It's so hard when I can't freeze him. Dude, I have half a mind to waste this lightning just to kill you. I want you dead that bad. No!
My God!
I can't believe that didn't kill Drag Queen though. How did that not kill her? Oh God, let's go. Or him. I always forget. NASCAR Wiener Mobile. Wait, isn't that in oh, what was that game we played the other night? Rogue Trip. There we go. I have very like mixed thoughts on that game though, because if in like hindsight, oh, I haven't teleported. Why? No, there we go. In hindsight, that game should be just as good as TM2, right? It's pretty much same engine, made by the same guys. It's the same game. It's Twisted Metal basically, but I don't know, something about it just felt off. Like the gameplay itself, I was not a huge fan of. I think the map design also was just not very good. I've heard the opposite though. I've heard a lot of people say that the map design is like one of their favorites, and they love that game. They love the maps, and I'm like, I don't know. I played I think 6 maps that night, and I only liked 2 of them. And like is pretty strong. I'd say they were okay. So the only thing I really liked about the game, like I actually liked, was the character designs. I liked, you know, the creativity with the characters themselves. I think was really cool. Like the Wienermobile and stuff was really funny. But it just, yeah, there's something about that game just felt really weird. Felt really off. It felt like a prototype TM Black. Ooh, that's a... Really? I would say it felt more like a prototype TM2, to be honest with you. And that game is janky as hell as it is. But just microblast his ass. Is Minion okay? He's not gonna be. He's missing every special. His special sucks in this game, dude. He's actually just terrible. Oh, yes. Thank God for the fire damage, because that would have been really cruddy if I had to leave with him still alive. Oh, gosh. Oh, there we go. We got 2 of them. What? How'd that only freeze Pizza Boy, though? That was kind of a bogus. Does it actually do any damage in this game? I can't remember if this game has ram damage or not. No, I didn't want to. Well, okay. I didn't want to use that, though. What happens if you teleport while you're in a teleporter? Because I know it only takes like a fraction of a second to actually go through the teleporter. But I wonder, if you can time it so perfectly, would you break the fabric of time and just destroy the game? Aha, I didn't get sucked into your stupid vortex of dumbness. Get out of my face. Oh, I think I was a fraction too late, but it was very close. Favorite special in all the Twisted Metal universe? Ooh. Man, always with the deep cut questions. It's probably generic, and a lot of people probably would have guessed this, but I gotta go with Spectre, like the Ghost Missile, the traditional Spectre's special, like from TM, you know, 1, 2, 3. Mainly just because it's just so cool how that thing just flies through walls and it can get you from like any direction and do a relatively good amount of damage as well. Second place would be Pizza Boy. Even though its special doesn't do a lot of damage, it looks badass as hell, and it's just super cool since the blades flying after somebody. No, you get back here. Oh, thank God, he fell. Yes, bye-bye. All right, I guess I'll take him out. Come on, come here. Okay, you guys ready? This is where I'm probably gonna lose all my lives. Really, dude? Brought me nowhere. That's so funny. I don't have turbo, damn it. One special and I died. You fucker. No. No. Let me do it, please. Oh, thank you. Oh, right back to him. Let's go. Bring it on. Yeah, kill me. Ah, you bastard. He's stuck. Oh, we got him. Come on down. I don't have anything to shoot at him with. What? Can someone explain to me why that freeze did not get him? Oh my god. Alright. Alright. Right to him. Oh. Run! Ow! Ow! No! Oh my god. Okay. I like how every boss up until this point was actually like super cake easy, and this guy's just like, you know what? Fuck you. Yeah, I don't know that was gonna end up anyway. What the? Brr. You think they made TM2 Grasshopper bad stat-wise because she had a good ending? just to nerf her a little bit? Honestly, I don't know on that one. No idea. Oh my god, he got life. When did he get health? Proximity mine strats? I don't want to cheese him though. that was like my whole thing. Like I want to beat him normally. I don't want to cheese his ass. Because I could do that for sure, but I think Winters told me that apparently Sweet Tooth doesn't use a special when he's up above. Like when he's on the roller coaster, when he's on the tent. For some reason, being on like level 2, he's really nice. And I think he's right, because it doesn't seem like he's doing it. Oh, I'm not teleporting. Damn it. No! Oh, whatever. I hate that my special does no damage because I can't hit him from afar. If I had Pizza Boy, man, this guy would have been dead 10 minutes ago. No! Wait, I might have enough to teleport. Okay, never mind. Ah, the powers of emulators. This guy is cheating bad. I mean, he never said I couldn't do any, like, saves or resets. No! Every time. I think Sweetie just hates Orbital, like, with a passion. Damn. Chat is distracting me. What else is new? Son of a... Oh, no. No. Oh, actually. Win? Win teleport? Alright, hopefully he got more health again. What the... I hate this guy, man. Where does he keep getting health? Oh, you piece of shit. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it was coming. Oh, no. You didn't teleport me to a good spot, game. Why? Why do this to me? Oh, actually survived though? My god, bro. I'm sweating. He's halfway dead. I can't die now. Why did I just lose more life? Okay, maybe this is the play. I just keep luring him around. I need more proximity mines. We have a chance, boys. We have a chance. Let's go! We did it! Yes! Oh my god. I had to do one reset. I feel bad about that, but we did it.
Orbital! My god!
My God. So we got through that in an hour and 45. So it did take a little bit longer than I thought for that one for sure, but we did it. We got through it. Thank you guys so much for making it to the end of the video. Before we head out, I want to give a huge special thank you to our channel members. These are amazing people who are wanting to support the channel and the content here. And if you want to do the same, you can click the little join button underneath every single new upload. And in becoming a channel member not only supports me and the channel, but also gives you a ton of perks in doing so, including early access to new content and being a part of exclusive polls and information that other people would not be able to access. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you again so much for the love and support, and we'll hopefully see you in the next one. Peace out.